Alright, I'm cleaning up all this new stuff slowly but surely. You know, your boy got work, and I think I'm not gonna have a day off for like 8 days. So it's looking pretty crazy right now. So bear with the boy. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Cash, and today's video is going to be all about the door to creation, and still people call it the door of creation. I've realized that I feel confident and I love myself that I was the one that actually decided to read the title of the place. But no matter how this video goes, just remember it's 100% MF. Oh, I mean, we'll talk about it later. Anyway, this is very interesting, and I know that this was talked about in the notes, but a lot of stuff I brushed over because it's like, especially when they pretty much re-released the notes. And it's like, that's the same stuff you just did, Line Games. What are you talking about? It's like, but it's coming. I really want to go into the Infinity Core, but I'm assuming that's going to open up at the end of the month or the next month, whatever. But I really wanted to quickly talk about the Exos Maple Leaf Nation recruits, things like this. So first and foremost, I want to tell you guys one thing to do is never do this. These things are like the biggest traps I've ever seen. Now look. I'm the person that says nothing's really a trap. You know, the banners aren't traps. They're fillers for what you guys really want. If you really need that, just go into... No, this is actually a trap. Just because you gotta look at here, actually trash. Now, if there was like, you can get high rated stuff from this, it would be decent. But anytime there's an event, you never want to get this. It's almost like a door to creation event guide almost, but I want to speak specifically on this because of the two things that are up here. Now, next you have this. Now, keep in mind from the Leaf Recruit, these are normally the only two options. Normally you would go into this one because you can get legendaries. Now, most of you guys probably be like, oh, I don't want no legendaries. These legendaries is like pretty trash. I'm looking for faded heroes. And I would normally agree with that, but we also have, you know, the rares are in here as well and all that other nonsense. But you're hoping to get legendaries, one, because you could get the advanced legendaries. I don't know. I don't think I ever gave them a term, but these kind of like these first row here, like Deva would be good. Any of the fake cores, FC ones that have been redone or whatever like that, would be good here. Like I have Tantalo, that would be a nice way to get my Tantalo to +5 if I got him. I already have him +5, but I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, is to get these extra copies. And also, obviously, if you get a lot of these legendaries, you can then put them, either sell them for tokens, because right now you do need tokens. That is a huge thing right now, to get the tokens so you can do the Elemental Enhance, because right now Elemental Enhance, pretty fucking important for PvE content. I mean, I was doing all my Elemental Enhancing stuff for chapter 11, and then I went back to do my my challenges, my daily challenges, and they were a fucking breeze. Holy God. And I've been saying this from the beginning of the implication of that thing, is that is what you need to be investing into. Awaken definitely helped me pass chapter 11 and is helping me through chapter 12, but it's mostly the Elemental Enhance. The only reason why those other things is just so you could take hits. I don't even care how much damage they're doing. I just don't need them to die, and that is the best way when you do the awakening, especially with the all reds or whatever like that. You just get a bunch of HP. So it's just like, that's kind of all I needed. I just needed to not die in one hit. Where is it? I think it's this one. No, it is not. Did they remove it from the game? Oh no, it's here. Okay, it's already popped up here. And it's just, you take 2 legendary heroes and then you put them into the system, and with that you could possibly get a legendary, a faded. Now again, the faded that you're gonna get here are, you know, mostly, we all know, guys, we know the system is that the fadeds aren't that important anymore. You only need them for dupes, and that's pretty much it, or getting a brand new character. The odds of you getting a general from here is very low, but it is possible. And then if you get the fadeds, guess what? Then you go into, I think it's this one, where you trade 2 fadeds to get another faded, and then that faded could also be a general, and if not, you can get this ticket here, which could technically be a general. So you just kind of working it into that system. You do need a lot of gold to do that, but that's why you would go into that. But oh God, I clicked the wrong button. But now, right now, the first thing you need to be doing in this event, I just wanted to break that down because I don't think I've ever really spoken on that before. Craft book, whatever, is this. This is super important just for the fact that it is free nation recruit thing. Nation recruit ticket, and then this was the die. The die is honestly not as important, but it's, you know, it's cool stuff. I think that you might as well do it. Remember, this is running for about 2 weeks. It's been a couple days since it started. Now it's 12 days left. The best way to get this is just leaving your damn thing on expiration as much as possible. You guys already know what you're gonna do with the nation ticket. Now you just kind of stack them up, and we go to the nation recruit. Right now it's Frankie. He's here for about 8 hours, and then he has something better to do. Now the reason why it's really important to get the recruit tickets is because, one, you need 10 just to do a summon. You're only gonna get 5 from that system. It is what it is. Also, what's really nice about here is that when you reach a threshold, which is 15 summons, you will eventually get a selector ticket. So this means you can select a general. So you only want to do this so you can see 5 days left. This one, I think, goes by the month. So you don't want to start engaging into the system until you have enough to do, to actually get the mileage. Just save them up. Also, you should wait, once you have enough to do it, right? Wait until you can actually get the person that's on the banner. Like, obviously, if I wanted to do Signature Force, again, this is a lot of Signature Force stuff, but if you wanted to get a dupe, you would wait for the dupe, and you can actually pay for this stuff. Obviously, I think it's a lot of money if you want to actually summon in here. And also keep in mind that they have 3 separate mileages, which, again, this is not really for, the faint of heart, but it is nice that the first one is kind of harsh to get, 150, and it's 120, 120. So it is smaller to get, but that's kind of like to help out the big spenders again. Now you could also, as long as the system exists in general, you could also just save up, as you saw, what is it, 390, you could also save up that, which it'll take you a long time to do it, but you can eventually do that. And especially depending on how far Signature Force comes, you could then be like, hey, I want to get 3 of the same dupe, or maybe you get 1. Like, there's a lot of options you can do with that. So whenever you guys see options for something like that, to get really good resources, which is normally something that you would pay for, and you can get it through free event, you definitely want to prioritize that. And that's why I kind of wanted to make a video about prioritizing this, because of how important it is. Because you normally don't get this from, they're in like the Exos pass. That means you have to spend money. I think it's usually in the premium side. Let me double check that, so I'm not talking out the crack of my ass. Currently it's in the Exos pass. I think that I gotten a few of them. I go back here, look, so this is me spending $27, right? I got a few right here. 2, I think this is some more. I can't really see it because it's like faded out. I think I got like 2, there we go, some more of them, getting some more, and that's because I spent 20 something dollars. So if you can get that anytime you can ever get that stuff for free, get it for free, especially if you're not a spender. I like to spend on certain stuff that I just think is pretty cool. Oh yeah, and then people have been asking me, how am I getting so much ZEUZ? And that's probably why too. Also the Exos pass, the extra ZEUZ that you get from here, and I also always have these active. They're very, very within my budget, and I like the game, so I always get the monthly. I usually, whatever the monthly summon currency thing, I always usually get that if I like the game a lot. So yeah. All right, the game crashed. I'm back. Same thing with the die coupons. Normally you would have to spend to get them. So with that being said, like, again, always take stuff that you normally would have to pay for, and just take it. I mean, like, I don't even know how much 6 die coupons help you out. I don't know what that even does. I haven't done the die system at all. But again, just prioritize these 2 things, and that's just kind of what I guess it's like. I'm not gonna call it an event guide, but like, it's just go for these 2 and then go for this. That's kind of what I'm just trying to tell you guys. And the way that you want to make sure that you can get as much exploration as possible is to have a big inventory. Right now I'm sitting at 630, because every once in a while I just get pissed when it kept telling me like your inventory is full, your inventory is full, your inventory is full. So what I like to do is that I would just put a little bit of ZEUZ. Whenever it would ask me, I would, if I would just increase my inventory slowly over time, because they have a really terrible gear system, guys. We all know this, that your equipped gear is still within your inventory. So really, really damning. This is really not good. It's a terrible system. One of the other stupid things that they need to change, you want to make sure that before you go on it, especially like to leave it AFK, you want to make sure that all your stuff is good to go, So all this stuff is going to be gone. You have as much room as possible. Look, I have like pretty much, it's like 300, it's not 300, but it's like 270 or something like that. I have a lot of room for equipment, so I can do expiration. I can get all that stuff. Like, and I don't have to worry. Remember, when you do exploration, you don't get heroes, so your heroes inventory just has to be, not full. Right now I'm at 250 out of 400, so I'm in a really good spot. I don't have to worry about that whatsoever. So that's kind of like the mood, the feeling that you want to be in. So right now I can explore. That means I can take all my extra charges or whatever, just take them, just suck them all in. And then just once I'm done doing everything that I want to do for the day, and then you go into exploration and just drain this out. The game, if you have the alerts on your phone, it will tell you when it's done as well, so you can then go back into the game and or let it recharge or whatever like that. That's when you want to come back. But just keep doing that throughout the course of these days, guys. That's what's really good about this game. About one of the idle features, good quality of life, is that you can do that. Like, you can sit there and wait until your energy's refilled. The game will tell you when your energy's full, go into the game, literally set it on smart exploration, and then just rinse repeat throughout the day. You'll get as many of these stupid event currencies, and then you'll be on top of the game. Which will also help you get on top of the game is if you buy the merch, man. What are you doing? I don't understand it. Like, comment, and subscribe, and remember that every day the casino is your lucky day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.